Making his way to the ring and fighting out of the red corner, it's Kobi Crump.
Hello, friends, and welcome back to TCB 40 as we witness Kobi Crump making his way to the ring. This is someone who in TCB 39 racked up their second victory fighting out of the Okinawan Karate Dojo. He's 22 years old and stands at 5'11".
I remember him having dynamite in his hands. Now, I'm very excited. He's had a lot of success so far as an amateur, 2-0. We're grateful to have him back here at TCB. Excited to see what he has against from a 9 Realms MMA prospect in Isaac Leintu on the other side of the affair. Now, long range, again, more movement. I'm expecting to see also good hooks, good side kicks, a lot more firing through the stomach.
Yeah, one of the dynamics that we saw out of Kobi Crump in that first match that I managed to commentate for him was the fact that he was pretty kick-oriented, and like you said, it was very dynamic and very, very impactful. He is one of these people that can easily walk away in any of these rounds with a knockout, and so watch for that potential here throughout the course of these 3 rounds. We're going to throw it back over to Chris Fuller now to announce his competitor.
And his opponent, making his way to the ring and fighting out of the red corner, it's Isaac Leintu.
And Isaac Leintu is another one of these competitors who racked up a win, that time in his debut at TCB 39, and he is back for more for a bigger challenge versus Kobi Crump. He's fighting out of 9 Realms MMA, like you talked about, Liam. At 24 years old, he stands at 6 foot even.
And I love this type of matchmaking. This is 2 guys, same card, same division, both racked up wins. Let's just move you guys on up the chain together. And this is how amateur MMA should, not MMA, sorry, amateur Muay Thai should be. Any amateur combat sport on this level should be, as these guys get experience around the same amount of fights, they get matched up with the same type of undefeated talents. Whenever you can get experience in these sports before you go pro, the better. And that's what I think we're trying to do here now in Virginia. We're having this great Muay Thai scene develop. Derek is doing an amazing job loading up tonight's card with a lot of fights, and we're just developing more and more guys who aren't just in it to have fun fights as an amateur and go home and say, I did it one day. No, these are guys who are starting to move out to the international stages, go for international titles as amateurs, and move up to prepare for the professional ranks of this sport.
Yeah, certainly in the case, Isaac Leintu has shown that hunger, shown that ability to rise up the ranks here. But like I said, this will be a test. Kobi Crump is a scary man to go up against, for he holds those same exact dreams. And Liam, as we see Isaac Leintu square this ring and enter into it, we are going to bear witness to one of the biggest fight here on this main card, in my opinion. Just in a few seconds here, we're going to throw it back over to Chris Fuller to make this fight official.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds in the TCB 165-pound division. It is brought to you by our friends at Titan Mechanical and Plumbing, leaders in mechanical services. And one of our new sponsors right over here, ladies and gentlemen, it's Marine Service Company, veteran owned and operated. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is a fight of undefeated fighters. Somebody's must go. Starting out, fighting out of the red corner, standing 5'11" and weighing in at 165 pounds, fighting out of Okinawan Karate Dojo with a record of 2 wins and no defeats. It's Kobi Crump. And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, standing 6 foot tall and weighing in at 165 pounds, fighting out of 9 Realms MMA with a record of 1 win and no defeats, it's Isaac Leintu. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds in the TCB 165-pound division. It is brought to you by Titan Mechanical and Plumbing and Marine Service Company, and your referee is Michael Dolman.
Michael Dolman about to get this fight underway between Kobi Crump and Isaac Leintu.
Now, the camera wasn't on Crump at the time, but his lateral movement is crazy. The way that this kid just bounces around, changes direction so quickly, so fluidly, almost looking like he's floating for a second. It's impressive. And they touch gloves. Already one with a much narrower stance. In the blue, red has a much wider stance. Hands kind of low, almost out there probing. Blue corner has a much tighter guard, narrow stance, coiled up, ready to defend and move forward.
Yeah, Kobi Crump coming from this karate background, we noticed last time that he also has an incredibly low guard there, really focusing in upon kicks for the majority of his offense. This is something that people could check, and I think Isaac Leintu is already sensing that this could be an angle for him to go for. Big roundhouse kick there, going to catch himself on the ropes just a little bit, but he will recover as Kobi Crump is actually going to be retreating for yet another point in this bout. That is something to watch out for. Blue corner doing a great job controlling space. Kobi going to try to go for a clinch here, but great reversal from Isaac, getting some really solid knees in.
Isaac is doing a really good job of not respecting any of the distance-setting weapons. Isaac is coming forward and going through the weapon. He's never actually getting pushed back. If they stop him maybe at times, but he always takes that next step forward and fires through it. Crump has done a good job early on of angling out, landing some good hard blows. But Isaac, if he keeps the pressure up, he's going to continue being able to grab him. Right there, Crump already taking a deep breath. He swags it out with a little bit of an arm movement, but you can tell he's not as quick and moving as he was early in the round. I think if Isaac clinches him hard, we're going to see this fight change complexion really quickly.
Yeah, and I definitely want to see that happen. Right now, I feel that even though Isaac Leintu is doing a really good job of using his tools, he's not actually attacking Kobi Crump's weaknesses to the degree which I think they can be done. And now with this advancing guard, we may finally see that change. Kobi going to try to deliver an uppercut straight through the guard of Isaac Leintu. It doesn't seem to phase the blue corner too much, though, as once again, he is the one pushing Kobi Crump back.
And look, you're going to be able to tell where the energy bar is by when Crump goes from kicking to boxing. He's trying to box sometimes because it's the right distance, the right time to do. Sometimes he's choosing because it's like, oh, hey, these big power weapons are costing big energy. And he switches gears and tries to fight in place. But when he stands there, that's what Isaac wants. Isaac's like, oh, you're done moving now? Okay, great. I can fire back. Thank you. Isaac, not a lot of Crump stuff is getting through. Isaac's staying really disciplined, really good guard. He's trying to march through a lot of what's coming at him when it's the leg kicks from Crump. But Isaac, if he can grab him, he lands hard. I do think if Isaac stays this strategy, he can win. He can find really good moments. But you know, if he's not earning damage, he really needs to steer Crump into one of these corners and make the ring the thing that stops. Right now, whenever he really commits to that, Crump does slide out. He has yet to be trapped in one of the 90-degree angles we have here.
Yeah, Isaac Leintu has the ability to optimize his strategy, as I think Kobi Crump's abilities and his strategy itself is becoming more and more apparent here as we move into the second round. So I want to see adjustments on both sides. Kobi Crump still definitely has the ability to turn a fight on a dime, and that is one of the notable elements of this style. It's high risk, high reward in many cases, as once again, he's just going to try to go back to that kicking game plan. Isaac says two can play that game, though, and he's going to rain a few shots down upon the thighs of Kobi Crump.
Kobi Crump's feeling that in the left leg. Look, every time he gets kicked in it, he steps back. Now, he's a switch stance. You know, he's not always in one, but I'm seeing that movement get a little bit compromised. Isaac's leg kick game is starting to pay dividends.
Kobi trying to pin the leg there. Isaac continuing to keep that guard up, though, not allowing for any openings or responses, and so Kobi just has to kind of drop it and back off. Now, once again, he's trying to negotiate.
Slip through the guard a little bit.
Yeah, good job of that front kick. Spacing, though, for the most part. Isaac keeping that hard-nosed stance, wanting to push in.
Here comes Isaac now. He's winning the long game. He's invested down low in the body. Kobi is not as mobile. His movement is not getting him out of danger as easily, and Isaac's starting to come forward. Oh, but Kobi can land a few good boxing blows, clinches up, walks his opponent back to the ropes.
And you can see how low, compared to a lot of other Muay Thai fighters, Kobi Crump clinches at. He's getting his arms around the opponent's torso here, which is kind of limiting the ability for knees to come out from Isaac in those situations. And so it really does kind of feel like that one shot staggered Isaac a bit. He was just going there in order to stabilize the fight rather than actually find any offenses. Now, once again, we are back to center stage between these two.
Now, one of the things, though, that this is Isaac not seizing a moment. He's trying to, but he needs to build. He needs to be the one pushing gas now. Like, take the risk with your cardio a little bit because you're seeing the person in front of you fade. It's okay to invest. It's okay to start building up. More exchanges, that forward knee. Look, he guards, he should be firing quick. 1-2 right there.
He's going to drive forward. Unfortunately, that knee will get pinned by Kobi Crump, and it will be a little bit of a dump onto the side. Isaac gets back to his feet, but now it's back to the corner here. We're going to see if Kobi's going to try to work forward near the end of this round as the bell will sound and they retreat back.
Now, personally, I'm scoring this in favor of Isaac. I'm seeing Isaac build to come up, but I'm not going to take away that Kobi Crump is right now landing good stuff in here. He is hitting, although his strategy, you're seeing him change. And right now, he is not looking how I want my fighter in the corner. He is big pressure, head going side to side to his shoulder. Isaac is up there taking sips. Yes, sir. No, sir. Absolutely. Let's go get this win right now. But I want to see Isaac start to push gas. No more, okay, I'm going to stay in this guard and only fire when there's like clean openings. I need Isaac to start pushing pace because I think he has a man that could break. If you smell blood and you're a shark, you go eat.
Yeah, 100%. We're going to see whether or not the representative of 9 Realms MMA will be the one to deliver the first defeat to Kobi Crump. Certainly the body language in these corners doesn't look too good for the Okinawan Karate Dojo, but we've talked about it several times here. Kobi Crump, he likes to gamble. He likes to bring things to a breaking point and find that single opening that will define the round. Isaac Leintu, I think, has won these last 2 rounds, but it's not over for the red corner just yet. As once again, he's searching for those shots. Big front kick right to the chin of Isaac.
We're always going to see Kobi come out with sharp weapons and precision early on. He lands a beautiful crescent kick up the center to the jaw. But now Isaac is just teeing off, and there's no reaction. This is one of the limitations of this karate style. If you blade your foot to get that bounce right now against a Muay Thai practitioner, he's just going to go chop a tree. Kobi trying to answer with elbows, though. Beautiful job.
And he's going to finally get high leverage off an attempted clinch, and that's going to send Isaac Leintu sprawling. Quickly going to be reset here by our referee. Isaac still trying to negotiate space, getting in. High clinch once again. Knees traded on both sides. That's going to be a low shot, though. I think that Isaac's thigh kind of went too far open, and Kobi, unfortunately, is going to get a low blow.
Was that a low blow?
I think it was, yeah.
Yeah, I saw Mike looked off to the side of the judges. He asked for their confirmation. Now, okay, Kobi is doing a really great job here. I think this is great kudos. This could be something the corner told him. We don't have the corners mic'd up here yet at TCB, but right now, Kobi's made a brilliant adjustment. When Isaac is moving forward, crashing forward, instead of trying to hook and box with him, he remembered, oh, wait, this is Muay Thai. I have elbow pads on. And all of a sudden, like what would be a check hook in boxing or a check uppercut, that's a check elbow, check elbow. He's running into these Definitely touched low. Oh, that is not a fun thing.
Yeah.
Isaac's nodding. He wants to continue. He wants to move this battle along. Kobi has made a really great adjustment. Now Isaac has to pick his shots a little more. But again, Kobi is operating in fatigue. He has to be sharp. He did get a good break.
Isaac bringing it right back, though, trying to find those kicks to the midsection of Kobi Crump, continuing to push the red corner back. He has the clinch now.
Isaac now way more active. He's also going to the body. He's answering the call right now. This is Isaac giving the energy, pressing gas and accelerating forward, trying to push the pace now.
Clinch will be broken up, but another low blow here. Kobi, for as much of his kick-heavy game plan as we've seen is often aimed high, is beginning to flag a little bit, and because of that, they're now landing in danger zones.
Now, hey, the Big Mike is talking over to the judges. I think he might even... Gotta not hit him in the nuts. It's a very simple conversation from our experienced referee.
25 seconds left in this round. And the question really becomes, outside of these tempo breaks that we're seeing because of these low blows, what is being reflected in the actual gameplay? And I think Isaac is still showing control. Kobi may need something big here, aiming for those higher kicks. Now, big sweep, not going to quite land upon the head or guard of Isaac Leintu, though, and that's going to give blue corner access once again to this low guard. And now Kobi is backed up into the wall.
I genuinely don't know who's winning this fight right now. Isaac is moving forward. He is landing good blows, but Kobi is running in. And let's be honest, I think Crump, it was completely reasonable to penalize him in that moment. That's a second hard blow that really disrupted the flow of the fight and did give him an unfair advantage. Though unintentional, Kobi Crump got to reset and recharge and have an extra sprint, and it's only a 2-minute round. If this was a 5-minute MMA fight, that's a different effect on the complexion of a round that will go 3 more minutes than 2 low blows that gave you 2 breaks 30 seconds apart, and then there's only 30 seconds more in the round to go. So it's a weird place to be because Isaac moved forward. He had the right strategy. He chopped the legs. He landed body blows, came back up top. But Isaac got to recharge and set him up for these big, powerful attacks, big hooks, big overhands, big kicks. But Isaac never really got affected by them either. This is a hard place to be a judge. I am not jealous of their work tonight.
I think for me, it kind of comes down to the precedent that was set in the first 2 rounds, where I think Isaac may have been a little bit more demonstrably stable, really blanking a lot of Kobi Crump's offense, exploiting the fact that his guard was low. And while we saw adaptation, now the question becomes, especially with those blots on the resume of those 2 low blows, do things become too late?
And exactly, I think one of the impressive things is we saw, and hey, this is an easy improvement for the next fight. Kobi Crump, get a better gas tank. Do more investment in whatever training you believe in that will get your energy to be able to output and go for longer, because we saw him get tired. We saw his strategy change because of leg kicks and fatigue. But when that strategy changed, he always had an answer, and that's like the credit to him. When he got a little more stationary, okay, I can't just kick, I have to box. Okay, I'm even more stationary, he's crashing forward. Okay, I'm going to meet you with an elbow now. He went deeper into his bag, but now he has to be a little more ready to be like a dominant force, not be forced there. He wants to go there on his will. Now let's throw it to Chris. He's collected all the referee scorecards. We're going to make the winner official.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Judge 1 scores about 30-27, blue. Judge 2 scores about 30-27, red. And Judge 3 scores about 30-27 for your winner by split decision. Out of the blue corner, it's Isaac Leintu.
A very understandable split decision. That is a hard fight to judge. I think nobody could be really mad that Isaac won that fight, especially after the 2 low blows that maybe changed how that pace and complexion really looked. Now, I'm very excited for Kobi Crump to come back in. This is not a loss. This is a lesson for him. He can come back to this and look even better. He's only 22 years old. But Isaac Leintu in 9 rounds MMA have won the night. Congratulations. Great strategy, great defense, great forward movement. We'll be back with more Muay Thai action here in Manassas, Virginia.